Coming up next here on Sky Sports is Friday Night Smackdown. A warning, please do not try this at home, as this contains TV-18. And we are live here tonight here in Polksburg for Friday Night Smackdown. A big event, of course, occurred here before we wrap up August, this month of Smackdown content. And these will be the official matches on the cards for tonight. As we're going to start things first, a 6-man tag team match. As we're going to have here, as the Legado del Tesma will take on against the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus and also Butch and Ridge Holland, as they will be making their SmackDown debut here tonight. And also tonight we're going to have L.A. Knight, as he will go up against Seth freaking Rollins. And that matchup will be taking place tonight. And also we've got the next matchup, Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling will take on Grayson Waller. And last and but not least for tonight, we have the Batista will wrap up the show tonight to give answers to the WWE Universe on why he's back to the WWE after years away from WWE, from going to films, now back into the ring to take on Gunther at Clash of Champions. We're going to know why tonight on the answers. And here he comes down to the ring right now is Legado del Tesma. And this will be a real interesting match, of course, with Santos Escobar making his WWE debut here tonight. And we all know, of course, that these three are making their first appearance for tonight in this 6-man tag team match. It will be them versus here against the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Butch and also Ridge Holland. And I really cannot wait to see how this match will come across between those 6 involved in this match. And we've got obviously Santos Escobar, Cruz del Toro and also Jacqueline and Wade as well involved in this group as well, accompanied by Santos Escobar. Let's see how these three come across on their professional WWE debut here tonight here on SmackDown. It's good to see Escobar here, and lots of building up, of course, of having him to WWE. It's finally happening right now in the ring as the LDF goes in this match in a 6-man tag team match over against here tonight against the Brawling Brutes here right now inside this very ring. And now here they come down to the ring, and it is the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Butch and also as well Ridge Holland. And I really cannot wait to see how this match will store across here between all those 6 involved in this 6-man tag team matchup here tonight here on SmackDown. A 3v3, Sheamus, Butch, Ridge Holland. And I really cannot wait to see what is stored, of course, here tonight, as we'll find out who will win this contest right here, right now, between those 6 involved, like I said before. And we all know, obviously, another 3 weeks away until the pay-per-view of Clash of Champions. We all know it's all been confirmed on TNA on Tuesday that, obviously, that the TNA World Heavyweight Championship title will be defended by Swerve Strickland. Will give the championship opportunity to James Storm, as Swerve, Strickland and also James Storm will fight each other for the matchup for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship title. And big congratulations also to Robert Roode as well to become the new TNA WWE X Division Champion. Obviously won that ladder matchup and that Fatal 4-Way matchup the last couple of days ago this week on TNA. But we know obviously Daniel Bryan will go one-on-one, of course, against CM Punk for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship title, as Daniel Bryan won that finals to qualify, of course, for the matchup against CM Punk last Monday on Monday Night Raw. We're going to find out who out of the two will win at Clash of Champions in 3 or 4 weeks' time. And looks like San Escobar doing the work here at the start of the matchup with Sheamus now. Throw it into the ropes. And now they go for now the arm right there. Net breaker sort of there to Sheamus. Now wait a second. Now Sheamus now going for a big clothesline. Kick into the head. And now he picks him up. And now goes for it. Oh God! Big hands right into the jaw of Santos Escobar. Now Escobar now pulls Sheamus into the head. And now wait, no, oh, got Escobar there. Sheamus obviously fights away from Escobar. And he just punches right there now onto Del Cruz. And also from Wild as well. Members of the Del Tesma group in this 6-man tag team match. And now, oh, face first onto the mat. Now go for a cover here. Is he going to be over? One. Save right there from Rich Holland. And Cruz, Del Toro right there in the ring. But now a tag now from Butch. And there's a tag there from Jaquin Wild. Jaquin Wild there being tagged in here by Santos Escobar. An uppercut there from Del Toro outside the ring. Now throw in the ring now. And the LDF really want to win here tonight on their debut as a tag team together. It's good to have them actually here on SmackDown. And Triple H made the best idea on signing obviously these three to be a part of WWE. I've got to say that swag in terms of that charisma they all three of them have in fact in that group. And now he's going to go to the top rope here now. Oh, an elbow there from Sheamus now. As Joaquin Wild right there now. Wait a second now. Wild is getting back into the ring here now with Butch. Cold breaker now from Wild. Wade now goes for a tag now to Del Toro now. And now goes for a Hurricanrana right there onto Butch. Looking for a tag there, but no. Wasn't the case though. And a knee right there into the arm right there to Butch. Now Butch now going for a cover here. Is he going to be over here maybe? And a kick out there from Del Toro. Now going for a Hurricanrana. Hurricanrana DDT right there on Butch. Now for a tag now to Rich Holland now. And now Del Toro now goes for a big collision there. Right on top right there on top of here on Rich Holland. But don't go anywhere guys because we return back after commercial break in this 6-man tag team match to kill off SmackDown here tonight. As we have here the LDF versus the Brawling Brutes coming up next. Not long to go until Clash of Champions takes place on the 20th of September in 3 weeks time as Raw, TNA and SmackDown all be involved in the pay-per-view Clash of Champions as every championship title will be defended on that night in 3 weeks time. And now let's head straight back to the action in this 6-man tag team match. And now it looks like Sheamus now pulling Santos Escobar right into the ring here while the referee now is actually counting out here on Del Toro there. So we'll get back to the ring or else here, Del Toro. Because obviously these two are being legally tagged in here, Sheamus and Del Toro. And now, nice boot or feet right into the jaw there of Sheamus. Covers it going to be over maybe. And it is over. And Legado del Fantasma makes the victory on their debut here tonight here on SmackDown. A massive victory right there. An unbelievable win for Santos Escobar and his two men of the LDF. Legado Fantasma wins here tonight here on SmackDown. Brilliant victory for them. And there you have it there for those three men on their debut here tonight. But hold up a second here, backstage. Shinsuke Nakamura is hurt. What the hell? He's been attacked backstage, but I think it is Randy Orton, and it is Randy Orton. Just shuffled his hand, and what a coward he really is. After what happened last week when Randy Orton won that matchup last week against Nakamura, and again, he's using more punishments than Nakamura, but hits him with a shuffle boy, it looks like, backstage there. And definitely he needs some medical attention there. And that went too far there from the Viper Randy Orton right there to actually take him out, like he did, of course, inside that very ring here tonight. But right here, right now, anyways, what LA Knight will be in a matchup with Seth freaking Rollins. And we know that Seth Rollins, of course, was attacked last week by the Uncle Howdy. He came out of nowhere after, obviously, Seth Rollins won that matchup last week. And he hit his sister Abigail and attacked him. Just took him out. But I don't know why Uncle Howdy's got his attentions on Seth Rollins. But we know that, obviously, that's in the past. That's obviously from last week. And now he's got another matchup this week instead. This time around, he's against LA Knight. And he did quite well by winning last week's matchup to Grayson Waller. And now he's got a matchup tonight against LA Knight. And here he is, the man himself, the architecture, Seth freaking Rollins, the former world champion, heads down to the ring. Forget about last week when he was attacked by Uncle Howdy. You can see the footage right there on the screen last week when he won the match against, obviously, Grayson Waller. Then out of nowhere, the lights went out. And then, however, Uncle Howdy was in the ring and he hit the sister Abigail on Seth Rollins. We know Uncle Howdy had a bit of a feud, obviously, with The Undertaker at WrestleMania and also Bray Wyatt itself at SummerSlam. And then, obviously, since Undertaker lost at SummerSlam, obviously Uncle Howdy's now put his focus now and attention now onto Seth freaking Rollins. But it seems he's moved on from that from last week to now here inside this ring for tonight here on SmackDown. And let's see how Seth Rollins can bring to the table when he takes on LA Knight, one of the most promising future main event stars here in WWE. And he's got to prove the point here tonight when he takes on a former world champion inside the ring, Seth Rollins. And I can't wait for this matchup, of course, inside this ring for tonight here on SmackDown. Now let's get straight to the contest. LA Knight and Seth Rollins. And here we go. Let's get this contest underway right now between the two men inside this very ring. It's LA Knight, yeah, versus Seth Rollins. And a knee right into the back of there on LA Knight there from Seth. And oh god, nice work there from LA Knight. Now going for a cover here. Early kick cover in the match maybe, and a kick out there from Seth. And Seth Rollins last week got attacked by Uncle Howdy, like I said before, and I'll say it again. And I don't know what's going to happen with Seth. Is he going to answer or back up maybe and defend himself against Uncle Howdy maybe after this matchup? Who knows, or whatever. It was a very strange attack last week that Seth experienced. But now, wait a second now. Oh my god, pick him up. Oh, slam. Big pick up and slam them on the mat. And now LA Knight there throws the Seth Rollins on the ropes. Elbow right into the face. Stamping the arm. And then for a net breaker. Net breaker again there onto Seth. Now kick into the back of the head. Now Seth Rollins gets up. He does. No. LA Knight now picks up Seth Rollins. And oh, the BFT. Right onto Seth Rollins though. And now LA Knight goes for an elbow drop. But Seth got out of the way quite quickly, he did. And a drop kick into the back there to from Seth there. Now punch into the skull. And now, oh god, face first, driver down, and rope break. Here's a rope break here. And now Seth Rollins going to go for now a high knee right into the head there to LA Knight. And now again he's going to do another one to LA Knight again. Another one into the skull again to LA Knight there from Seth Rollins. Now into the skull, into the midsection now. And a kick right across the face there to LA Knight into the mat now. And now Seth now, what's he going to do? Big drop kick, diving drop kick into the head of LA Knight. Now stamp into the arm there to LA Knight now. And Seth Rollins now throw into the corner. A big, elbow right to the head. And now Rollins now. A Kurt Stump. The lights have gone out here. Oh, don't you dare say. Don't you dare say. He's distracting Seth Rollins here. And from behind. LA Knight going for a cover here. Roll up here. 1, 2, 3. And looks like Uncle Heldy's mind games have set up LA Knight to win here tonight. And that is unacceptable to see that Seth Rollins was actually conned here tonight. As LA Knight won by a roll-up, but all distractions from the mind games and the pyro from Uncle Heldy. He is furious, Seth Rollins. He is absolutely furious that he actually lost here tonight inside the ring by the help of Uncle Heldy. And now here she comes down to the ring here, Mandy Rose, the #1 contender for Asuka's Women's Championship title at the pay-per-view at Clash of Champions next month. As Mandy Rose defeated last week Blair Davenport last week, become #1 contender again. So another rematch again for Asuka's Women's Championship title. And she comes down to the ring. She is here live here tonight here in the city of Pittsburgh, here on SmackDown. We're going to hear from Mandy inside the ring on what she's got to say in the ring, as she will go up against, of course, Asuka in a few weeks from now here at Clash of Champions in a couple of weeks from now, next month, on September the 20th. Let's hear what the leader of the Toxic Attraction has to say inside the ring here on SmackDown here tonight. There's only 3 more weeks to go until Clash of Champions. A pay-per-view that every championship title will be defended on that night. But as for you, Asuka, me and you had history for the last 8 or 7 months now, going back and forth with the Women's Championship title. But now, since we both will fight each other 9 months later at Clash of Champions, I want to make sure that I end you. I end you for good and permanently at Clash of Champions. We can end that rivalry if I can take the Women's Championship back home to Mama. Because Asuka, you may be the Empress of tomorrow, but by the end of the night, you're going to be the Empress of yesterdays. And now we head to this matchup here tonight. The third match here on SmackDown Friday night is Johnny wrestling Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano will go one-on-one here with Grayson Waller here tonight here on SmackDown. As Johnny Gargano is one of the mid-card performers here on SmackDown here tonight. Obviously, this man has not really had any, let's say, title success here on SmackDown, let's say. But he is up there in the mid-card fights, and every single week is mostly has matches. And also Waller also has matches also on the SmackDown card. But not as serious matches, let's say, for a championship picture. But as of here tonight, Johnny Gargano has been booked here tonight by General Manager of SmackDown, Adam Pearce, to have this matchup right here, right now, for tonight here, between obviously here right now, Johnny Gargano, and he will go up against here with Grayson Waller inside this ring for right near tonight, here right now. And he comes down to the ring here on SmackDown, the man himself, Grayson Waller. And will the Grayson Waller effect help him tonight to actually overcome Johnny Gargano inside the ring tonight? And that Grayson Waller had a matchup last week with Seth Rollins last week and lost in a losing effort to Seth Rollins. But here tonight, he's coming down to this ring in this contest, as those two will fight each other inside the middle of this very ring. As the Australian Grayson Waller, he is obviously a guy. The man obviously wants to reach to the top here on SmackDown, but unfortunately for him, he's in the mid-card mix. And that's why these two will fight each other inside this ring right here, right now, for tonight here on SmackDown. I cannot wait for this matchup, by the way, between these two men in the ring. And let's get this match right underway, right here, right now, for tonight. And it is live between Grayson Waller and also here Johnny Gargano And here we go, and let's get the contest underway for this matchup right here, right now. And it's going to be between Johnny Gargano and Grayson Waller inside this very ring right here, right now. Because obviously coming up later on here tonight, obviously after this matchup, we got the Batista, the Animal Batista, is going to come to the ring this week and address his answers why he's actually here on SmackDown. Why is he back in WWE? And why is he picking a fight with Gunther for a match for him at Clash of Champions for the TV Championship title? We're going to hear answers, of course, coming up here tonight here on SmackDown. But as of here, live on Sky Sports here in the city of Pittsburgh, we are live for SmackDown. As we have here Johnny Gargano and Grayson Waller going toe-to-toe outside the ring here. And the referee trying to call these two back into the ring as possible in this match. It's a 5 count by the referee. And now go for a couple of punches down the salts there now into the head of... now we'll get back into the ring or else. And he does. A 7 count now. Now going for an 8. Now punches in the face now for Grayson Waller there to Johnny Gargano. Big boot! Across the face there. And stamping right into the hand of Johnny Gargano. Multiple times as well. And now going to go for a DDT onto Johnny. And now go for a wait. No. Oh, stab right into the midsection there to Grayson now. And he rolls out the ring. Now going for a 1 count. And now, oh, what a flip. Nice move there from Johnny Gargano there to Waller. Waller's going after here on Gargano here. Now punch right into the midsection now. Now what's he going to do here? Throw some hits right there into the side of the face there to Johnny Gargano. Now going for a cover and a rope break. Sort of a rope break, but now these two are outside the ring here now. And now it looks like now that Gargano now goes in. Oh, power slams there on Grayson Waller outside the ring. There's a 1 now, 1 count. Stand right at the back of the head. And now I'm going to go for another hit right into the bang of the head there of Grayson Waller. Now Gargano knows it. Oh, drop kick splitting right into the midsection there of Waller. What a dirty fight we're having here tonight here on Friday Night Smackdown here live in Pittsburgh on Sky Sports between Johnny Gargano and also here Grayson Waller. Now he goes and picks him up. He's fighting back here, looks like here now Grayson. Not going for a 6. 7. He's got to get back into the ring or else. Oh, drop kick right into the ribs there to Gargano. Now Johnny Gargano, oh God, pulls his arm and twisted it and face first onto the mat here. Now I'm going to go for a, DDT. Face first onto the mat. Now he's pulling the arm right there of Grayson Waller here. Trying to dislocate the arm here of Grayson now. And now what's he going to do now? Going for a cover here on top of Waller. No, he doesn't. He's going to do a finisher move. He's going to hit the finish. He's going to hit. No, he doesn't hit the finisher move because Grayson Waller now fights back. He does here on Gargano. Now into the corner. And now I'm going to go for... Oh my God, no. Grayson Waller now going to go for the Waller effect. It's going to be over now. 1, 2. Kick out right there from Johnny Gargano. And now punch in the face. Now Gargano now, Johnny rested now. He fights back here against Waller. And face first onto the mat again. Into the corner. Now he's going to go after him for a knee. Or kick into the face maybe. Oh no. DDT. And an elbow right into the midsection there. And he rolls out the ring. And now Waller now going for big jump there. on top of Johnny Gargano. And now elbows right into the leg arm there. Sorry, I meant to Gargano throws him into the security fence face first. And a DDT death drop right there from Grayson Waller there to Johnny Gargano. He throws him face first onto the steel steps, I meant. Now Gargano goes for an elbows there. Multiple elbows into the ribs now. And now wait a second now. Gargano now. Oh my God, Gargano now. He's grabbing a submission hold right into the throat there. Right into Grayson when he taps out. And it is all over. And that means that Gargano wins here tonight here on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Johnny Wrestling. A stupendous victory. A big monumental victory against Grayson Waller here tonight. And that young man there, Johnny Gargano, done so well tonight by beating Waller. And hopefully good things yet to come hopefully here on SmackDown for Johnny Gargano. And a big win here right now on SmackDown here for tonight. But coming up next, we're going to hear from answers from Batista on why he's going after Gunther for the TV Championship title after returning to WWE last week and interrupted Gunther's segment inside the ring to kick off SmackDown last week. We're going to hear from him right now to wrap up the show here in Pittsburgh here on SmackDown. And let's head now to Batista now, head into the ring. And Dave Batista, the animal, is unleashed here on Pittsburgh Live here tonight to wrap up the show. And we're going to hear answers from Batista. The match being confirmed, by the way, between Gunther and Batista for the WWE TV Championship title. But Batista hasn't been in WWE, obviously, for a long period of time. A former WWE Heavyweight Champion, a former WWE Champion once upon a time. And this guy should be in the Hall of Fame by now, but he isn't. And it looks like he wants to carry on fighting, it looks like. And Batista's only like 54 years old, he is. He is getting older by time, but look at the body, of course, the physique of Batista. Exactly like yesterday's Batista, the exact the same. No age difference between then and now. And we're going to hear from the animal himself why he's picked Gunther and why he wants that matchup at the pay-per-view of Clash of Champions between the two. And Batista's in the ring. The fans love him, and the fans are so excited and really surprised that he actually returned last week on SmackDown. This is the home. SmackDown is the home of Batista through the years, and he's won a lot of things on the SmackDown brand rather than Monday Night Raw. So we're going to hear from him right now inside the ring. And this man had rivalries with Edge, The Undertaker, The Great Khali, and many more big names on SmackDown throughout that time. But we're going to hear from him right now on why he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. And welcome especially here in Pittsburgh. It's very emotional for me to come back to WWE. After a long period of time I was away, making movies, having projects away from wrestling, to another universe, let's say, or the Guardians of the Galaxy, or you name it, what films I've been on. But now I'm back, and I know that you guys are surprised to see me interrupt Gunther last week. And the reason why I came back to WWE is because Gunther is a man that is, well, unstoppable here on SmackDown since he arrived a year and a half ago here. But since now I am 54 years of age, and since I've got less of a career ahead of me than I do behind me, the numbers might speak itself, as Gunther will be the better man compared to me going into Clash of Champions. But I'm telling you guys here right now tonight that Batista will unleash Gunther, and he will not expect what's coming towards him in a couple of weeks' time. Gunther, you might hide behind your two clowns, Vinci and Kaiser, but I know you quite well, what I've seen from you on the screens at home, watching you on TV, that you might be the dominant figure here on SmackDown, but damn sure you ain't gonna hurt me. when I come after you at Clash of Champions. Oh no. Oh no. Gunther is here. And he's applauding Batista on the stage, being sarcastically here it seems. And interrupt the segment of Batista. But that's all we have time for here tonight on SmackDown. We'll see you of course next week on the next one. Good night everyone.